Junior Rangers of America. Junior Rangers of America. Hi, I'm Junie. And I'm Clark. And we're Junior Rangers of America. We love nature and animals. And we love history and people. And as Junior Rangers, we want to learn about the nature and the animals and the people who make America great. We'll take you to national parks and historical places to learn about amazing things about America. And since the easiest way to travel through is through reading books to learn about the beautiful places and important heroes of America. Today we'll be learning about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Come along! Martin Luther King Jr. is an American hero because he fought for freedom and rights for all people. He thought the best way to fight hate and racism was with love and truth. That's right, Junie. He is famous for saying, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." When he won the Nobel Peace Prize, he said, "I believe that unharmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why temporarily defeated is stronger than evil triumph." I don't even know what some of those words mean. It sounds good though. Well, basically, it means that truth will win over lies and that love will win over hate. Yeah, that's what I thought. How about we visit some of the national parks that can teach us about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? Let's do it! First, let's go to the birthplace of Martin Luther King Jr. in Atlanta, Georgia. The Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park in Atlanta, Georgia is a great place to learn about the life and achievements of Dr. King. It encompasses his birth home, his church, and a visitor center that tells the stories of civil rights movement in the 1950s and 1960s. I really like the Courage to Lead exhibit in the visitor center. I learned a lot of things there, including that when Martin Luther King Jr. was 5 years old, his best friend was white. But then the white boy's parents said he couldn't play with Martin anymore because Martin was black. That's just stupid. Cora, Mommy said not to use that word. No, Mommy said we can say that word when we are talking about racism. Well, my favorite part of the exhibit was the Call to Lead display that talked about Rosa Parks sat at the front of the bus and got arrested. And that started the Montgomery bus boycott. I can't believe that they arrested a little old lady just because she sat where she wanted on the bus. Yeah, they were afraid of her, not because the size of her body. They were afraid of her because of her size of her heart. Like me. Me too! Now let's go to Washington D.C. where there's another national park memorial dedicated to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial is located in Washington, D.C. It figures a giant sculpture of Dr. King with his arms crossed and his face determined to change history. My favorite thing about this park are the famous quotes by Dr. King inscribed on the stone wall surrounding the sculpture. Let's play a game. I'll read a part of the quote by Dr. King and you can fill in the missing word. Oh yeah, I love games. First quote, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice blank. Everywhere. You got it. Next one. We shall overcome because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards blank. Justice. 2 for 2. Okay, last one. This one is tricky. The ultimate measure of a blank is not where blank stands in the moments of comfort and convenience, but where blank stands at times of challenge and controversy. Well, the first blank is obviously girl, and the next 2 blanks are she. Actually, I think Dr. King said man, but I think he meant all people, regardless of their age, gender, age, or color of their skin. He always stood for diversity, equality, and inclusion. Okay, but did Martin Luther King Jr. believe that girls were equal to boys? Of course he did. You know, he had an older sister who always watched over her 2 little brothers, Martin and A.D. Oh, yeah, you mean Kristen King, Farris. Yep, I know all about her. She even wrote a children's book about her brother. It's called My Brother Martin, and it's right here. Let's share our favorite parts of that book. My favorite part is when Dr. King gives the I Have a Dream speech. It was such an important moment in American history. That speech always stirs my emotion because I have the same dream. My favorite part is when these girls join hands in harmony. This makes me think of my friends and me at school. That's all for today. But if you want to learn more about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., here are some other great books to check out at your library or local bookstore. It Starts With Me by Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter, Dr. Beatrice King, Bernice King. Martin's Big Words by Doreen Rappaport. Let the Children March by Monica Clark Robinson. To learn more about the places we went and the books we read, please check the show notes to this video. Bye! Bye, guys!